Hey guys, this is your Trusted Weather Forecast, and today we're going to be talking about Hurricane Zeta that will likely make landfall in the United States as a Category 1 hurricane and is about to make landfall in Mexico as a Category 1 hurricane and bring major impacts to the United States in an otherwise vulnerable area. Before we get into this, I'd like to ask you to subscribe. About 75% of you who watch my videos are not subscribed, so please click the subscribe button if you like weather-related content. Hit the notification bell if you do not want to miss a single upload. Also, share this with friends and family and like the video to get this out to as many people as possible. Let's get right into this. This is the National Hurricane Center's forecast for Hurricane Zeta. As of 4 p.m. Monday, Zeta is 80 miles per hour and about to make landfall in the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico. And in the Gulf, it is expected to strengthen back into an 80-mile-per-hour hurricane, but is expected to make U.S. landfall as a 75-mile-per-hour Category 1 hurricane, barely a Category 1 hurricane. Nonetheless, this storm is very dangerous and will bring lots of storm surge. Rain is less of a concern, but flash flooding is definitely possible, and along with threat for tornadoes. You can see hurricane watches are in effect for Louisiana into Alabama, including the New Orleans area. This is the peak storm surge forecast, and you can see in the New Orleans area, it's 2 to 6 feet of storm surge, depending on where you live in that area. Otherwise, on the panhandle of Florida, there will be 1 to 3 feet of storm surge, and the rest of Louisiana, 2 to 4 feet. If evacuation orders are issued, please follow all evacuation orders if they are mandatory, and if they are voluntary, I highly suggest you evacuate from the system, specifically if you live on the coastline. This is the overall flash flooding risk. The yellow you see there is a slight risk for flash flooding, meaning there is a 10% chance to see flash flooding per 20 miles or so. While flash flooding is not a huge concern, flash flooding will definitely be possible in the Louisiana to Mississippi corridor. These are tropical storm force wind speed probabilities. You see the pink there is 90+%, and the darkest red is 80 to 90%, and the darkest green is 5 to 10%. And when this system comes out in the Atlantic Ocean around the East Coast, it has potential. If you live on the coast of Massachusetts and Cape Cod, you could see some tropical storm force winds. Let's get right into the models. This is current intensity guidance for Hurricane Zeta. You can see all models have it a hurricane. It is a hurricane. Only 2 models have it only 3 models have it going into Category 2 status. While I believe that is very unlikely, I won't rule out the possibility of a brief Category 2 in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico. However, at U.S. landfall, it will likely be a Category 1 hurricane and will start weakening after hour 60. These are the potential paths it could take. You can see it's very narrowed down. It's pretty much nailed down with the New Orleans area landfall in Louisiana. However, once it makes landfall, it could curve a little north and not curve back out to sea in time to reorganize. Or, if it follows what the National Hurricane Center is currently forecasting, it will have some time to potentially gain some subtropical characteristics and maybe reform into a subtropical storm before impacting Canada. These are current sea surface temperatures in the Atlantic, and you can see off the coast of Mexico it's very warm with 30 degrees Celsius waters, but as you go into the Gulf of Mexico, those temperatures start dropping to 27, 26, 25 degrees Celsius along the immediate coast, so gradual weakening is expected once it reaches those 27 to 26 degrees Celsius waters. Question of the day for this video is, what is your favorite animal? Comment below what your favorite animal is, and I'll look over your answers. Personally, my favorite animal are cats. That's your Trusted Weather Forecast for Hurricane Zeta. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment if you want. Goodbye.